I don't believe in horology, right?
What's that?
Horoscopes and that kind of thing.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Can bubble tea help you find your soulmate? It's Friday, June 18. Airbnb wants to pay you to travel and stop taking home marine life. This is your daily catch-up. The Multi-Ministry Task Force has announced today that dining will finally resume once again on June 21st, but this time in groups of up to 2. Larger groups from the same household may be able to dine together, but they do have to split up into tables of up to 2 also.
Fair enough. So
But
it's
yeah.
like a good in-between. Like the hawkers get some form of patronage.
Also, from June 21st, gyms and fitness studios will be allowed to resume activities. These are must-off activities. So these are in groups of no more than 2, or if it's classes, then it's in groups of no more than 30 people, including the instructor. So I think all of this makes sense. There's a lot of unlinked cases that are happening in the community right now. There was a recent spike. I think there's a cluster in Bukit Merah, so there's like 25 cases.
What I heard about it, right, which I'm not very sure, right, is that someone, when they had COVID-19, then they had to declare their contacts and close like reports and all that stuff, right? And then they didn't declare that Bukit Merah one, and that Bukit Merah one just didn't get checked. And then spread. Which feels like so easy. You go to like a market. I went to a market last weekend and it's like back again. It just takes one person, we all kena again.
So do your part, get tested when you can, and also now that everyone can get vaccinated, just do so lah. Over 11,300 mall visitors to Ion Orchard has taken up the free testing that was available to them, and one positive case came out of it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it's quite fortunate because it would have gone
One
like
out of 11,000 is a pretty good ratio.
exactly, and you might have fallen through the cracks, and then you have a similar case as like Bukit Merah. All it takes is just one, right? So I think the important moral of the story is that if they're offering free testing, like just go and take it. There's no harm, and you can even do home testing also. Yeah.
I feel like there should be a COVID testing day. Once the home test kits widespread, there's enough supply already, right? Everybody
At 8 p.m.
at 8 p.m. we just do that, we all report together. Can you imagine we can one shot flush out everything?
No, but the worst thing about that is that if there's too many positive cases at one timing, it will overrun the system.
No, but then at least we can quarantine and isolate.
So if got 2,000 people that report positive, then how?
Yeah.
So the solution is after the 8 p.m. testing, everyone just must stay home for 2 days until all the contact tracing is done.
yeah.
So contact tracing is going to take 3 days. Everyone just stay at home.
Yeah. Then after that, then everyone can be free.
Okay, we can be the government, right?
Cool.
In other news, NParks says that they will be stepping up efforts to educate the public about marine life because there were large crowds of people spotted collecting marine creatures at Changi Beach. So visitors were seen collecting like crabs, fishes, anemones in like in pails and plastic bags.
Anemones.
Anemones.
What's that?
You know the clownfish swim around in that coral?
Yeah.
The coral is anemone.
It's not a coral, it's an anemone.
It's an anemone.
So people are going into the water.
No, the tide is receding.
Yeah, the tide is-
So it's like low tide. Yeah.
Shit, then they collect to like eat.
I thought the trend is now to release them back and then say I'm a hero. Like after you catch the fish, then you have to release it back.
But it's right there, man. You know what I mean? There's no chance. I mean, if you take one giant fish out of the ocean, it's quite interesting to say, I managed to catch it, I'm gonna let it live. But the anemone is sitting on the floor there. You pick it up, very challenging.
No,
You know
it's
what,
being
it's
a hero
something-
of like releasing because the water move back,
Yeah,
right? Then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
stuck there, then you pick
so
up, then
pick
you
it up and you walk in.
Wait, but maybe
Yeah, okay,
you
okay.
putting it back in is killing it though.
But you must-
It took 6 months to walk to the
Yeah,
beach.
it took 6 months.
Then like, wow, sian.
I saw this.
Like snail like that, you're trying to cross the road, sometimes you think you don't like
I remember in primary school, right? My school got one pond in the middle. Then they got like kois or some shit. Then one day we were just running past, right? Then we saw a fish on the floor in the middle of the park. So the koi somehow jumped out of the pond and was just lying on the ground. So we don't know what to do. The HOD room just there. We knock, one HOD come out, right? She took a plastic bag. She grabbed the fish, right? She threw it into the dustbin.
Huh?
Maybe it
I'm
died
like,
lah.
huh? Why? Huh?
Maybe it died already.
Maybe it's
lah.
dead, yeah.
No, fish can survive outside water very long, Then she just threw it into the bin. Then she just walked back into the room.
Problem
11-year-old kid, I looking at her like, what the hell?
A local website is matchmaking single people, right, based on their bubble tea orders. You basically put down your order, and then after the campaign date, right, they will email everyone who their matches are.
You choose one drink.
You choose one drink and then like how much sugar you want, whether you want pearls, what toppings,
Right.
how serious you actually take bubble tea, how serious you take this quiz. And,
But how they know is you take it seriously, there's only like 2 questions.
No, so they will ask you.
Oh, they ask you how serious.
serious are you?
Not like AI algorithms.
No, it's just a Google form.
Okay. So if you want to game it, you just get milk tea. Like half of them drink milk tea.
No, but then everyone might want to be so specific because you really want to find the one.
Hey, that means you are not a true bubble tea lover.
I really am not.
Truth-
Yeah, I really am not.
Do you know what your wife's bubble tea order is?
Chocolate milk tea from Liho.
You know, I also know that. I don't know. She keeps saying, she keeps promoting it.
Oh.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And how close is it to your order?
I drink anything. Eh.
No, like if you had to choose one order.
Okay, I like the brown sugar milk tea.
Oh, it's
That's damn basic, right?
Then someone just now you say other people order basics. Yeah.
No, I'm saying how you give you don't want to be so precise until you got no match. You know what I mean? How many people you think playing 7 million?
So 3,400
Okay,
sign-ups
3,000.
within 24 hours.
How you guarantee a match on this game is to get milk tea with per 50% sugar. That's half of them.
But if you don't, you're gonna get the worst matches.
You get a match, come on, life is tough.
Get
Just
a
get a
match.
match.
No, but you
fam.
should be as specific as possible so you get the best match, right?
Or
Yeah.
nothing.
They got all the weird stuff or not? Like the playmate with the chrysanthemum
Let me
Oh.
check.
jelly bubble thing.
You applied.
I will
So
get
there's
the taro
yeah,
shit.
I went through the first step.
Oh, your relationship okay or not?
My relationship.
On the rock.
What's her order? What's her order?
Her order is green tea macchiato from Koi.
Damn.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's also my order.
Damn. So if you all were both on this, you all will match. And if you all both were on this, you all wouldn't match.
Wouldn't. Well, that says a lot
Good
about
thing
this.
he Good thing he's above the age limit for this.
Huh, really?
Yeah, it's only
30
18
years
to
old.
30.
Oh my gosh.
Still
You're too
can.
old.
Because your risk of diabetes run very high.
This website found that 69%, right, and I don't know how real this number is, but 69% of singles feel safer to go out with a vaccinated date.
So 69.
Oh, yeah, okay.
69.
Exactly 69.
Exactly 69.
Interesting.
Very
I feel
interesting.
like once they got the number, they're like, stop asking. me.
Hey, actually, right, there's an app that I recently went on, right.
Hey, good lah, you know what I mean? Good on you lah. You should make some progress in
got
life.
two things. So one is that there's this
Yeah.
option like every time you open the app, they ask you, are you vaccinated? People are more likely to like swipe right if you are vaccinated. You show it.
Why
or
is
some
it
shit.
app?
I can't remember. It's either the
Sure.
Your phone's right there though.
yeah. Wait, let me find. I think it's OkCupid.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Cupid.
So, bubble tea is not the only question on the quiz. They also asked about your MBTI results.
I feel like personality test and astrology is pretty much the same. Like when you
No.
no, as in because
No, you take that back.
no, for the fact that people use it to affirm themselves.
Right,
Which is
okay.
when they see
yes.
it, they're like, oh, that's totally me. Then when it's wrong, then they're like, maybe not today.
Yes, yes.
No, so it's okay. It's quite helpful to me in the past, right? Like when you feel like, for example, you have a new colleague that you cannot seem to get them to open up or like talk more,
Yeah.
and then you're not sure how to get through to them, but you know deep down you don't want to fire them because like they have value, right? But you're trying to get that value to be integrated within the company better.
So you go look at the astrology.
Because it's not astrology.
The
Under
MBTI lah.
personality score, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it shows different ways of communicating with such
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Which to you only know how you communicate, ma. You communicate with people the way you want to be communicated.
Yeah.
But
Second
when
love
you
language.
work with other people, right? Then not everybody wants to be communicated the same way.
So actually, I find a more accurate personality test is actually the Enneagram test, which basically has 9 types, and then you are a makeup of like 3 different numbers.
Oh,
And then
okay,
each
that
type
makes
is
more
like
sense.
each type is like different. So a type 3 is more objective based, a type 9 is like more of the peacemaker, that kind of like stuff, yeah.
I don't believe in horology, right?
What's that?
Horoscopes and all that kind of thing.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So the other day I was talking to Sun, right? So she introduced me to this app called Astrology Zone. Okay? So I think it's all bullshit, but I just for fun, I just entertain. So I just like, okay, come, let me find out what is all my shit. Then she helped me to break it down, right? It doesn't just tell you today, it tells you tomorrow, it tells you yesterday, it tells you the month before. So I was like, okay, if I look at the month before, then that will prove whether this is soon or not, right? It's
Soon.
like the
Example,
exact
example.
thing that happened. and
How
only that
specific
month.
were they?
Yeah.
So like for example, right, like we just had our annual appraisal like last week, right?
Huh, it tells you your appraisal?
It says so. No, it says the exact like situation
Right.
of the appraisal in this thing.
Right.
Yeah. Then the day before, so like you are going to reconnect with somebody like an old friend or something like that, right? Happens that weekend. Damn soon. And now I scared.
Wait, astrology zone is it?
And the cool thing, yeah. It is. No,
You never know,
and like what you're talking about, right? In work environment, as kind of thing, you are different, right? So the way she explains that how you break it down, right? You got your I'm a
Are you
believer.
listening to yourself?
No, you got like your main thing. So like mine is
Your
like,
grandmother rolling.
like mine is like say Leo, right? Then that is like the way I perceive myself or like my own personality or character. Then you have like your own, you have like Mercury,
sun and moon,
Venus, sun, moon, everything, right? Is how you interact with others, how people perceive you, how you know, like all the different layers to it. Wow,
I can tell that you really had a conversation with someone.
Yes,
it's quite legit.
I have something to say. So I just downloaded the app, right? So for Virgo, right, today it says, it has been quite a serious time for you with relationships. If you long to be back with a former love, he or she may take you back now. I would like to say my ex texted me last week.
Oh! What's this? It's an app, eh?
So what the app does, right, is after you download, it indexes your whole phone and it can tell you tomorrow at 11 a.m. you have a meeting with your colleague.
It's Google
It's called
Calendar.
Google Cal.
Tomorrow, you've likely expanded your awareness of matters thanks to your anus in your higher area of mind.
Wait, what? That threw me off completely.
So what does your essay?
Go and download. It's legit.
Legit.
Let us know
Go
in
and
the
try that.
I'm a
comments.
believer.
Okay, again, what's the app?
Uranus. Uranus. I was gonna say Uranus zone. Astrology zone.
In more heartwarming news, a hawker at Potong Pasir was moved to tears after a live stream helped her garner $700 in donations. So what happened was that there's this live streamer by the name of Max Biomax.
Good on you,
And he decided to feature Madam Nisa as she really needed help. So like she ran the risk of closing down a business because she's not on any delivery platform. And he basically live streamed her. And yeah, there was enough to basically buy her food that was available that day, and then that food was then donated to the mosque.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Really,
Why
really
can't you
feel
go
good
on
story.
online platform?
For a
Maybe
lot
some
of-
of them don't know how to digitalize, or they go and then they want a live stream but there's no people watching and all that also. So you just have some people following.
Basically, if you want to get on a food delivery platform, but you're not sure how, you can contact them and then they can tag a specialist with you to guide you through all the way.
Oh. But live stream is really such a hot thing nowadays. Like on TikTok, right, their new algorithm, as in like the scrolling is like there's a live video every few scrolls also, right? And I find myself trapped, yeah. Like I go and see, right, the guy put
You already
rubber
trapped already,
band.
what?
Put rubber band until the watermelon want to burst.
Oh my
then
God,
I
I
have to
love that.
watch, yeah. Or the coin pusher, so he will drop a toy, a big car, Lamborghini, onto his coin pushing machine. Like I wanted to wait until the toy car dropped because it was very near the edge already. Then it turned out to be like a 30-minute wait. Then after that, when it was about to drop, then he knows that viewers will leave after the car dropped. Then suddenly he dropped a new car in, and then I'm like,
That changes everything. What a waste of data.
Or time.
it's Wi-Fi. But anyway,
So Airbnb, right, is offering 12 individuals and up to 3 companions each the chance to live exclusively in Airbnb listings anywhere in the world for 1 whole year. So it's from July 2021 to July 2022.
wait, that's very soon. That's like next month.
Yeah, entry closes end of this month. And so they will provide you with accommodation, obviously, the Airbnb, but also like transportation allowance, so you don't have to pay for any
All
transport.
expenses paid lah, basically.
You have to pay for your own food. But like,
What the hell?
I mean, you can be skeptical about it because there is a catch. Obviously, you have to provide them with feedback, basically on like how can they improve or what can they resources they can provide for tourists who want to stay at Airbnb listings for long term.
Wow, shocks, yeah.
Yeah.
I confirm sign up on it.
And where would you want to go?
There's this, I don't know what the country or
Singapore.
city, it's called Liechtenstein or something, where you
Yeah.
can rent the entire country. Yeah. So you can like rent the entire country for your wedding, that kind of thing, and then like
wow.
apparently there's a couple that actually did it. Then
Do you own the country for that day?
kind of. So then like you can change like all the street names and everything. Then like the actual prince will like show you around, that kind of stuff.
If I'm not wrong, that's the richest country in the world per capita.
Liechtenstein.
Per capita per person.
I think
You
so.
say it.
Yeah.
Annoying sia the name. Purposely. The last person who used it, who rented it, changed the name to that. Just to annoy us. so nobody else can find it.
You have that one alphabet. That's how they end up in Liechtenstein.
Just say
we
quickly to
butchering
get it
this.
over.
Welcome to the island of lie at first.
No, but seriously though, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I have a lot of friends that want to retire in Australia. Like
I got friends that moved there, and then they just like, because at 4 p.m. they just finish work. It's just like this. So at 4 p.m. they are all at the pub having picnic. It's like you must finish one. Like you get into trouble if you try and text your colleague about work on the weekends.
Yep.
Like HR talks to you on Monday.
I think we take a lot for granted in Singapore. Like So I lived in Australia for like 3 years, right? And I thought that I would love it. I thought that I wanted to move to Australia, get out of like,
Yeah. You
Asia.
realize you just like the weather.
Yeah,
Like
no,
locals.
but even the weather is crap. The weather, right? It has 4 seasons in like a single day. Like it will get from super rainy to super windy to super hot, right? Just within 24 hours. And then like everything closes because work ends at like 4 or 5 p.m. It means every shop closes at 4 to 5 p.m. So you have nothing to do at night or in the evening. No, but like it's nice lah. Like honestly, it was very nice. But I'm glad. Like it just reminded me that like I wanted to live in Singapore. It reassured me that I wanted to come back to Singapore.
I actually saw a TikTok like right about this. So they were asking
course you
Americans.
did.
They were asking Americans like, what is one thing that you've learned from living in another country, right? That tells you that America screwed you up, that kind of thing. So there will be people who say like when they hear something pop, right, they straight away duck because they think it's a gunshot. Yeah. So then this other girl was saying that when she was moving to Singapore, right, then she like packed like pepper spray. Then end up her friend say it's illegal here, you don't bring. Then she was like, what the heck is illegal? Like pepper spray is like the #1 protection thing in US. Right? So someone in the comments was like, we are so safe, right, that when you feel like someone is following you at night, right, you think it's ghosts. You don't think it's someone
that's
trying
true.
to attack you.
That's true.
But low crime doesn't mean no crime.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Get vaccinated.
And wear your mask.
Yeah.